I'm here at the West End store in downtown Dallas. It's our largest store. I think it's over 15,000 square feet. We put a lot of emphasis on the Hooters girls. It's very obvious, but we really don't look into the back of the house, which is the kitchen staff, and really where a lot of the magic happens that makes the Hooters girls look so good. The last time I worked in a kitchen other than the one in my house is 20 years ago, so it's been a long time, and I'm sure I've lost a lot of skills, so I'm a bit nervous.
I'm looking for Dave.
Oh, okay,
The
cool.
manager?
You see the exit sign right down that way? He should be waiting for you right down over there.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
Dave, how are you?
Been a little bit of time.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on you for a little bit.
Thanks.
What's the name?
Scott Archer.
Scott, David. We're going to get you set up today, but we're running a little behind right now. Our rush is starting to start. So I need you to get yourself all changed up and head on back this way. So chop was right in the middle of our rush.
All right, let's
boss?
go.
Thanks, man.
All right, Dave, I'm here. In here. What'd you do before here, Dave?
I was actually a police officer.
And before that, I'm supposed a Marines.
Police officer, then I was a Marine, then a police officer. So what'd you do before you come down here and try to be one of my guys?
I worked in construction. Wasn't much easier.
We need to step this up a little bit, because right now you're creating a traffic jam.
Yeah, I got it.
Scotty got thrown into what everybody else gets thrown into, and that's just a meat grinder. He wasn't fast enough tonight, for sure. I don't know if you're going to be a keeper now.
I'm exhausted already. It's been 20 years. Since I've done any restaurant jobs, and it's tough.
It quits. I'm going to pull somebody back from the back, and I'm going to bring them back here, and we're going to finish up all this work. They'll get this knocked out pretty quickly. Probably the worst thing about Scotty tonight is the fact that I'm going to have to cut him. Scotty left a whole lot of work behind for everybody else to now have to clean up. Why don't you keep the hat and the shirt kind of as a memory of why not to lose the current job you may have now.
I've come to the end of my week undercover, and I'm calling my executive team together to tell them what I've learned over the past week. I'll be talking about the good and the bad and all the things we need to work on. Good afternoon.
Holy baby face.
I would have shaved my whole head for the experience that I went through. I've had some high experiences, and I've had a couple low experiences. We have some management that he wasn't respectful to the girls. Who doesn't want to spend the rest of the afternoon with me?
What?
Oh, wow. Somehow he has slipped through the cracks. He's got some potential to do a lot of damage.
We can definitely retrain from a legal perspective.
Do you think his career can be salvaged?
I'm not certain, but we need to do something. And I did 7 days. Now it's time for me to reveal my true identity to all the people that I've worked with for the past week.
A little nervous, a little bit of butterflies. Not sure what's going to lie ahead.
Yeah, I feel a little bit excited. I could always use a little bit of adventure.
Marcy, what I got out of our time together is we need to come up with some way to lessen the burden of stress, because restaurants themselves are inherently stressful. You know that. You were tired.
Oh, yeah.
We need to make sure that we don't lose the good people in our system. But one thing I can do for you is I want to send you and your family on a long vacation. Could be anywhere in the world.
Oh, wow.
All expenses paid. You just forget about Texas for a little while. You forget about your store and just rejuvenate those batteries and bring you back a little bit healthier than you are right now, because you're stressed. So,
Well.
all I need from you is you need to tell me where you want to go and send me some pictures. Okay?
Oh, I'll take tons.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcy.
For him to actually give me the opportunity to spend more time with my kids, I mean, it's just awesome. More than I would have ever expected anyone to do for me. Anyone.
It's time for me to speak with Jimbo, and I'm not really looking forward to it.
Scotty, what's going on, buddy?
Jimbo, I am not Scotty.
Okay.
I'm Kobe Brooks, the president and CEO of Hooters of America.
Ah.
Jimbo, the way that you interact with the girls, quite frankly, is inappropriate. You're no better than they are, and you're not giving them the respect that they need. You said don't forget, all these girls are prima donnas.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that your entire staff is made up of completely prima donnas.
Okay.
That's just stereotyping your whole cast of girls. There's lines that you don't cross. Apology to your staff is necessary in this situation. You do that for me when you go back?
If I'm too competitive and if I'm too harsh, man, it works. Shame on me if it's a bad thing being uber competitive. And I do have a track record of building sales and
you can
fostering.
build profit all you want. That's not what I want. It's all about being respectful. That's the bottom line. If I wasn't undercover, I would have pulled you aside and we would have had a talk right then and there. I am a proud father of 3 children, 2 of which are girls. I have always said that I have no problem with my girls working in Hooters.
Right.
But to be honest with you, I would have a tough time letting my girls work under your management. Okay?
He said, these are my 2 daughters, and I wouldn't feel comfortable with them working for you. And I took a step back, and okay, I get it. I get what he says, and yeah, I'll make it happen.